Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to our True Real Estate Exchange Wednesday night training. I'm Crystal Mestres Bishop. I'm the Director of Growth here within our organization. So within the day-to-day, I am the one building out your revenue share, right? But along that, I'm also heavy into marketing. I went to Fordham University for communications, media, and marketing. And I'm also a realtor in New York and New Jersey. I've been licensed for over 10 years. And I am a national mortgage loan officer in, of course, all 50 states. All right. So my marketing may be a little different than those of you who are here. However, I want to make sure that we have these systems in place so that you guys are in production. So we're going to go over marketing, systems, and referrals. All right. Again, if you do not see your business partner on the line, now is the time, right, to remind them that we are live for training. This is being recorded and it will be sent out during the week, but there's a difference in being here live to ask questions. All right. So with no further ado, I want to respect those who are here on time. So let's get straight into it. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to share my screen. If you guys don't mind, let's hold questions to the end because while I'm presenting, it's pretty hard for me to also look at the chat box. So let's go through the presentation. If you guys have questions, we'll open it up. All right. So let me come here and let me do desktop. All right, perfect. So I want to know if you guys can see my screen. We're going to come here, make this bigger. If you guys can see my screen, please, you can unmute. We're a small group.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, guys. So welcome into marketing and systems. So let's go straight into it. All right. Brand identity, super important. For those of us that do not have an established logo, all right, I highly recommend that you guys get one. All right. It can be your name. It can be your brand. It could be your team name. All right. Now, what does brand identity do? It establishes trust, right? Making sure that when people come to your page, they're familiar, and it could be gold, it could be whatever colors that you like in your heart, green, whatever it is, but there should be some type of brand identity within your marketing, all right? And brand identity is logos, colors, right? The visual elements to establish that professionalism. If you do not have them, I recommend to take professional photos, especially when you have your business cards, right? Take professional photos. If you cannot take professional photos, then get your phone. Miss Burns, you already know, put on a nice little blazer. Make sure you have some good lighting on your phone. Find a white wall and go ahead and take some photos, all right? We want to make sure for all our branding, because I'm going to show you different systems that you guys can use. You want to make sure that everything looks professional, where you can remove backgrounds and images are sharp. It's the worst thing that I see a lot of the time with real estate professionals, that their photos have low resolution. We don't want that. All right. So take high resolution photos. My recommendation is a photo shoot. You can find a photographer anywhere between $100, all right, where they can take professional photos for you. And those photos, they're not only for your business cards, they're for content as well, all right? If you guys do not know where to go to get a logo, if you don't know how to create one on Canva, that's okay. I recommend Fiverr. So Fiverr.com. Super affordable. You can find a logo for 30 bucks, 50 bucks. This logo that you see right here, I got it on Fiverr. I told them exactly what I wanted. They went in, right? I said, I want a crown within a house, try to figure it out. And they came up with that, which I love. And I want a key. So this is exactly what I wanted. And it took about 5 or 10 edits, because I'm a little extra, about 10 edits, right? For them to get it right. However, they were able to get it right. So I have Crystal Mestres, Realtor. All right. So this is my brand identity, right? When people come to my page, they will see this as my logo. Black and gold are my colors, and white. All right. And that is all throughout all my branding. Now, another thing that I highly recommend for everyone here to buy is a domain name. If you do not have a domain name, get it ASAP. The reason why is that, yes, eXp Realty provides us with a website, but how many of us know that that website is long as heck, right? It is your first name dot, right? Your last name or at exprealty.com, or it's your full name at exprealty.com. It's long. So the beauty about that as well is that you own your brand, right? So how many times, if you've gone to other brokerages, let's say you're coming from Keller Williams and you branded all your business cards, right, with the KW website. Now you're no longer there. You're here at EXP. So now you have to rebrand all your cards, right? And Christian, that becomes expensive. So to prohibit that, right, to make sure that we're able to stay on top and control our branding, purchase your own domain name. Mine is crystalmb.com. Yours could be purchased with Debbie.com or DebbieSellsVegas.com. Whatever it is, purchase that domain name so that you can put that on your business cards and own your brand identity. So the websites that I recommend that you can purchase from are either Squarespace. They were formerly known, Google Domains was bought out by them. But Squarespace is the most affordable, I believe. It's $12 for the entire year. So write this down, squarespace.com. And it also includes the security. And where you have privacy, they're not going to display your name and your address. GoDaddy is more expensive. With GoDaddy, it's a little more per year, and you have to pay extra to add the privacy to your account. All right. There's also Namecheap. All right. But I highly recommend Squarespace. I paid $12 for the whole year, and I am a domain name junkie. I have so many, but I recommend it. And Claudiane, she has so many as well, right? Because you're able to create different Google Forms and send people, because it's easy. When you're doing a live, you can say, purchase now. I'm ready to purchase now. If you own that domain, that's amazing search engine optimization, right? We want something that's catchy, that people will remember, and that you own. You own regardless of where you are at, all right? So from there, I wanna explain to you guys what a centralized link hub is. So a centralized link hub is like a link tree or a beacons. I'm going to give you those two examples, right? So instead of directing followers to a single website, right, a centralized link hub is going to be, let's say, a link in your bio. Let's go with Instagram. When they click in, there are multiple links, right? And here in EXP, we have multiple. We like to use forms. We like to use our EXP website. We have our own businesses that we like to market. So I recommend for you guys to send your domain name to your centralized hub. Okay, it's more professional. So I'm going to show you guys my centralized hub so you guys can see what it looks like. So I'm going to come here and let me go to make this a little smaller. Okay, let's come here. And let me move this over. Okay, so when I put in crystalmb.com, it takes me straight to here. It takes me to my Beacons account. I use Beacons. If you guys have Linktree, you could keep Linktree. Great. With Beacons, I like it because I feel like we can personalize it a bit more. All right. So as you see, my brand identity is consistent. My black, white, and gold. I found a photo in the background. I'm able to personalize it. And here, this is exactly what a centralized hub is. I have multiple links, right? So the first one is my digital business card. And I'm going to show you guys what that is in a second. All right. Love it. I recommend everyone here to have a digital business card, because when you're at an event, a lot of the time, okay, you may have forgotten a business card, or sometimes they throw out your business card. But this digital business card, they're able to click the link and save your contact info straight into their phone. All right, so I'll show you that in a second. But as you see, I have other links, right? here, for example, New Jersey homes for sale. This is the link that takes them straight into my KV Core. This is the website for EXP. So that's why I say definitely have a centralized hub so that you can control your traffic, right? And I have forms in the other ones. So here we go. This is my CRM system through EXP. It's affiliated, of course, and connected to my MLS. So all the properties are displayed on the bottom. Use your KV Core. Add in your testimonials from your clients if you have them, all right? And you can customize it. You see it's pink. You guys could go into your KV Core and customize your KV Core to your liking, right? I should change this to gold. That's what I'm gonna do because I want that consistent brand identity, right? So this is a link that I have where they're coming from my centralized hub and they're able to have options in what they want to do. Maybe they're not ready to purchase a property. Maybe the person instead is really interested in joining me in EXP. So I have a form for that. So realtor partnership application, boom, I click right in here, right? Because maybe that's what they're looking for. You don't know, as we post on social media, people are nosy. They're gonna go through your page and see what's what. So here I have my EXP partnership where I'm building out my rev share, right? And if you guys want me to show you how to create a Google form, stay till the end if we have time, or if you guys want to stay on, I'll stay on and show you how to create a Google form from scratch so you know how to create this, all right? This is free, absolutely free. You don't have to pay for the site. You have a Gmail account. You're able to create this form and be able to go in and generate some leads, all right? So I'm going to come in here in the chat real quick because I do see some questions. Okay. All right. Do you change your domain from your EXP site? Did you change your domain for your EXP site? So I added, Kiana, come up real quick. I want to make sure I understand the question. I added my EXP site to my centralized hub.
Okay, I probably framed the question wrong, but you know how EXP's website, like for mine, it's kiana.govin at exprealty .govin.exprealty.com.
Mm-hmm.
Did you use your Squarespace domain name for that website? Like, can you change it?
You can if you want. If you want to do that, you could purchase a separate domain and send them straight there. Absolutely, you can do that. But for mine, I didn't. I send people to my Crystal MB, and then I've added that to my centralized hub. And if they need to look at properties, they go from there. But you absolutely can purchase a domain name that sends them straight to your KV Core site.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I think too, Crystal, you're gonna go. Are you gonna go over beacons today?
Yeah, I've been showing them what beacons is.
Okay, so Kiana, that's okay. All right, cool. I like that.
Perfect. Hey, see. All right, so that is basically beacon. So let's go back so you guys can see what the beacons looks like again. And let me come in here and show you guys. This is acting crazy. So let me come here.
And it's very similar to Bitly, right?
Bitly is a link, is a website that shortens links. So yeah, a centralized hub is a beacons or a link tree. It's a site that allows you to add multiple links in one house.
Got you. Okay.
All right, guys. So as you see, look, crystalmb.com, press enter, and it's taking me straight into my beacons. All right. So this is what a beacons account looks like. On the bottom, we can scroll. I have my other logo. So I have my Crystal Realtor, and then I have a team in EXP for New Jersey, and it's called Lux CMB Group. I just took that same gold, brought it over here, and I have Lux CMB Group, and I added it there as well. So then, of course, here I'm adding, you know, as another lead capture that Beacons allows you to have. And then I have a video at the bottom. So you can customize your centralized hub as you wish. All right. That's why I love having a centralized hub, right? And it's affordable. It's cheaper and it's easier to do than really a complete website. Annie, go ahead. You have a quick question?
I do. So for your domain, how did you get it to have your centralized link? Because do you have it through Squarespace? And that's when I'm not seeing the connection.
Yeah, so when you purchase a domain through Squarespace, all you have to do is log in, go into the forward portion, and you're able to manage your domain to point wherever you like. So what I do, and I can show it to you guys at the end, Annie, just for time's sake, I could show you how to connect a domain if you guys like. So when you log into Squarespace, you go into edit, and then you're able to point and forward the domain name to any website you like. And it usually takes about 24 hours. Sometimes it's faster, but that's how it works. All right.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. All right, cool, guys. So let's go back to the presentation. Let's come over here. Make this big. All right, let me move this so I can see you guys. All right, so we covered this. All right. So this, guys, is Instacart. All right. Highly recommend for everyone to get it. EXP partners, we have it here within EXP. All right. So let me show you what my Instacart looks like. So what this Instacart does is, of course, it's a digital business card. And when people click the link, it saves your information to their contacts in their phone, straight to their contacts. That's a big deal. I'm going to drop my Instacart and I want you guys to test it out so you can see how it works. All right. Now, if you guys go into our EXP, let me X this out. Let me X out the box. Okay. If you guys go to my apps within exprealty.okta.com, we have it here. So we have an Instacart already. All right. So all you have to do is claim yours. Now I had it prior and I have mine already set up. So I'm not using this one. But I want to show you guys what mine looks like. All right. So we're going to come straight back to my beacon and I have it right here on the top. All right, so as you see, the brand identity comes through, all right? So I have all my details, right? Let's connect. I have a quick bio about me. And then if they want to book a buyer's consultation with me, they can. And I have my Calendly set up and I'm going to show you that system in a second, right? But this is why I like Instacart, right? It's another form of a website function, right? So when you come here to the menu and you put connect with me, I'm going to copy the link and then I'm going to come straight to you guys and I'm going to drop it in the chat. All right. So do me a favor, click on that link and I want you to see how when you click on that link, my information is going to be saved into your contacts. All right. This is a very powerful prospecting tool, networking tool. So I recommend that everyone here has a digital business card. If you don't, I recommend that you get it. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys about 30 seconds to see how that looks like. So I'm gonna drink.
So I have a question.
Sure.
This is free to EXP?
So I went into EXP and I saw that it said claim, but it still had the price of the $12 a month. So I didn't see that it was completely free for EXP, so I kept mine. But we can go into EXP world and find out. I'll get that definite answer for us tomorrow and share it within the Telegram. But when I went to claim mine, it still said the 12 bucks.
And this is on what system?
If we go into EXP, hold on, I'll show you right now. See, look, let me bring this down. So if you go to exprealty.okta.com, it's the Instacart right here. All right, that's how we're able to locate it. All right. All right, guys. All right, so Miss Pratt said nice. All right, so you guys are clicking into it and you're seeing how that functions. So everything that I'm sharing with you guys, make a note of it. And definitely, I highly recommend for you guys to have this digital business card. All right, so let's get straight to it. You can also put, you can have testimonies. You can also put, I mean, not testimonies. You can also add reviews as well. Let me see. I don't know if I activated mine yet. But you have your About Me section. There's obviously a lead gen system where they can come in and put their information, and all these leads are saved in the back end so that you could then transfer this information within your KV core. All right. All right. So we have that. Now let's go back to this bad boy right here. All right. So the next platform that I highly recommend that you guys get is Canva. Now, Claudie Ann just made an announcement being at EXPCon that EXP is going to be providing us with Canva Pro. It's a big deal. I went into the apps. It doesn't seem like it's available yet. Maybe they just made the announcement and they're going to roll it out soon. However, Canva is free, right? But not the Pro. So if you guys are not using Canva, I highly recommend that you do, because this is where we're able to do our marketing, put in our high-end photos, be able to, they have thousands of templates. So if you're not sure what to create, just put real estate agent or, you know, open house, and all the templates are there at your fingertips. All right. So Canva is a huge marketing tool. So if you don't have it, write it down. It's canva.com. All right. The Pro version is about $12 to $16 a month, and you are able to remove the background from images. You can't do that in the free version. All right. Now let's talk about having a system put together when we're ready to deal with clients and do, you know, have them sign that buyer agency agreement, right? A lot of the times, you know, we want to wait to meet them in person, but what if they're ready to do a Zoom conference? Having systems in place allows us to be more efficient. Now, as you guys know, my system looks a little different because I'm a mortgage loan officer as well as a realtor. So my verbiage is different. However, it's basically the same thing, right? So you need to have Calendly, okay? Calendly is a scheduling platform. It allows us to automate our system. So you're able to go in, figure out your calendar, and you're going to say, or decide your schedule and say, okay, I'm going to work with buyers or do buyers consultations virtually. I'm going to do it Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, right? I'm going to block out my time. I'm going to make myself available from 10 to about 1 p.m. So now when you post on social media, all you have to do is share that link or have it within your centralized hub, right? So then you're able to go, and it's connected to your Google Calendar or any calendar that you're using, right? And then you're able to see, oh my God, okay, I have an appointment or I have a buyer's consult with Miss Kiana, right? Tomorrow at 11 a.m. The beauty about this is that it's also connected to Zoom. And this is where the system automates for you. So not only is Miss Burns going to select the time, let's say Friday, the 14th at 11 a.m., once she selects the time, then the Zoom is automatically going to generate a Zoom link and send it to her. So Calendly will trigger Zoom, and then it will send an automatic invite so that they're able to go in and meet you via Zoom, and you didn't do anything. Right? The only thing that happened was you set it up once, you set your availability once, and now you're able to market or share your calendar, and people are going and booking a time with you. All right. This is where you're sharing your value proposition as a buyer's agent and really sharing a presentation. How do you differ, right? And having them sign that buyer agency agreement before you take them out. This is the time. So having a calendar set for your buyer consults are super important. I highly recommend it. But in order to do that, you need your system. So if you haven't written it down already, it's calendly.com. There's a free version, all right? But the free version will only allow you to have one calendar, all right? If you want to have multiple calendars, then you're going to have to get the one that's $12. Guys, everything that I'm showing you is super affordable, so that we can invest in ourselves, and maximize our business. All right. Now, Zoom as well. It's free. However, it's only going to be free for 40 minutes. Buyer's consultation, Ms. Burns is laughing at me. Buyer's consultations is going to be longer. And you don't want your buyer to see there's only 5 minutes available for your Zoom. It's going to time out. So invest in your business. So the pro version is about $13 a month or so. So again, having these 2 triggers will automate your buyer's consultation. And all you guys got to do is look at your calendar, set the date, and market yourself. All right. Now, for those who do not know, and for those who are new, we, of course, here at EXP have EXP marketing. All right. So if you guys do not have the information or link for it, let me see if this has it here, or I'll show it to you guys. So within EXP, all right. Let's come here. Okay, so let's sign into Enterprise. So expenterprise.com. Let's sign in there. And guys, we have all these marketing resources at our fingertips, all right? So if you haven't logged into EXP Enterprise, you are not activating your business, all right? Once you log in, you are gonna scroll down. And as you see, here you have your access to your SkySlope, which is our transactional portal. Then we have our KV Core, which is our CRM system, all right? And then let's scroll down to the bottom. This is our marketing center, all right? All right, so when you sign in, as you see here, you will be able to create customized listing kits, right? And go the extra mile if you do not want to use Canva. EXP provides these templates for us, all right? And there's so many. We have Facebook ads, we have social media templates, presentations, letterheads, business cards, newsletters. Within your KV Core, there's so many campaigns that you can activate. Maybe you want to pull a newsletter from here and add it within and create a new campaign within KV Core. You could do so, all right? We have door hangers, brochures, all right? So all of this is available to us within EXP Enterprise. Let me see how I'm doing on time. Okay. All right, guys. So the link is expmarketingcenter.com if you don't have it. All right. So, all right. So next thing on our list is now we need to really understand how we're going to be able to market ourselves, right? As agents within EXP. I've seen so many agents not have their agent profile completely filled out, right? I'm going to show you how and where to go, all right? Because there's going to be realtors within our organization or outside of our organization that wants to find an agent. Maybe they have a referral to give, obviously. So Ms. Burns, let's say they want to give you a referral. When they go to look you up, is your profile complete? Do you have your bio filled out, right? Do you have the locations that you serve? Because if you only have Florida, for example, and don't put the cities within Florida, somebody may say that, oh, they don't specialize, let's say in Hollywood, Florida. I'm not going to give them this referral. And you'll be surprised, right? So let me show you where you guys are going to go, or more importantly, where agents are going to find you first. And then I'm going to show you how to update your profile. All right. So let's come over here. And again, guys, thank you for your patience, but I want to make sure I'm thorough with this so that you guys have all the details. All right, perfect. So when someone is trying to send a referral, right, where are they going to go? They're going to go to exprealty.com. All right, they're going to come here to the right-hand side. And they're going to, when it comes up, they're going to hit find an agent. Okay. Just give it a second. All right, let's hit find an agent. All right. So here, right, this is where they're going to look for us. So let's say, for example, they're looking specifically because they have somebody who's looking in Hollywood, Florida. So they're going to come here and put Hollywood. Now, if you are in Florida and you don't have this city listed within your profile, this could be a problem for you. So I'm going to click Hollywood, Florida. And let's just take a look. Now, let's see what agents have so far. So as we see here, and I don't want to pick on anybody in a negative way. However, this is just a learning experience for us. You see that Miss Adriana's photo is not the best because her head is missing, right? So we want to be careful with the images that we're uploading, and we want to check to make sure that it's right. All right. So we see that Adriana Gibson, where that I'm more than likely, okay, I'm going to keep going. And let's see if we see anyone from our organization. Alfonso's picture, his is cut off as well. All right, let's come over here. Amina, okay, she has hers. And you see that when you have a bio, it shows it right there. All right, so Allison, Allison's within our organization. So Allison, we need to make sure that you add your bio within this portal. All right, let's scroll down. Let's scroll. Oh, Andrea's with us. Look at that. She has her bio. I remember helping her set that up. Okay. So, ooh, Angelique. Let's go to Angelique's page. All right. So let's come straight in here. And then let's go to Allison. So for Angelique, as you see right here, and if you guys can mute out, please, she has her contact information, her phone number, her website, her bio, the language that she speaks, and what she specializes in: land, luxury, rentals, everything, right? And then the locations that she serves.
Hey, Crystal, real quick, can you just scroll right back? I think somebody missed how you got there.
How I got here?
Yeah, like how do you get into the referral program?
Okay. So you go to exp.com, and on the right-hand side, you hit find an agent. All right. So after you hit find an agent, you're going to put the city and state that they're looking in. So give me 1 second. All right. All right. Perfect. All right. So let me show you guys how to do that one more time. My apologies. They said get a dog. No, thank you. All right, guys, let me come over here. Let's do it one more time. All right. So in order for me to find the agent, we went to exprealty.com. We went to the right-hand side. We went to find an agent. And then in location, if I'm an agent looking for someone who's looking to purchase in a specific city, I put in Hollywood, Florida. And then from here, I'm looking at the agents that populate.
How do you add yourself, Crystal?
How do you what?
How do you add yourself? I'm an agent, I'm Ro, and I want to add myself to the referral agent program.
So everyone here, it populates. If you're within EXP, within your agent profile, you populate. Now, what populates depends on what you fill out within your form. So I'm going to show you guys next where to go in to update your information. All right. So let's look at Allison's real quick, because I just want to make sure that you see everything. So here, the only thing that I would put, Allison, is the bio. That's the only thing that you're missing, because you're very, very detailed. All the locations are there, which is amazing, what you specialize in. So Allison, this is great. The only thing I would add in is your bio. All right. So guys, now let's go and see where we have to go in order to update this. So where we have to go is we have to log in to our eXp Enterprise, all right? So let me log in from the beginning. So you guys are gonna go to expenterprise.com. All right, this is the dashboard. You're gonna go to My Business, and you're gonna go to My Agent Directory Profile. Okay, so when you go here, this is where you need to make sure that all your information is updated. Okay, so my name, this is where we would add the bio, all our social media, our photo. I need to put a new photo. All the locations that we serve. Because if this is empty, then it's going to show up empty when they go into the referral network. So this feeds into that referral portal. Okay, guys? So then you're going to put in your specializations. You're going to put in all your certifications. And then you're going to put in your designations. The more you have this filled out, and the most complete you have this filled out, obviously, the better for you. All right? So there we go. Now, with that being said, okay, going in, making sure that your profile is full. Once that is done, right, and now you know that agents can find you, let's say I'm the agent that's looking to give the referral. What do we do? All right, so we log in to our back office where we came here, and let's go back. Let me see. And you see where it says manage referrals? You know what? I want you guys to see from the beginning. Let's go. Let's go to where everyone would see it. 1 second. Let's come here. Okay. Let's go to eXp referrals. Okay. Okay. So here is our eXp referrals site. Okay. So let me show you what the extension is. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to add it into our chat so that you guys have it. Let me put this for everyone. Boom. Okay, so come in here. Start referring now. Refer a client. Let's click right into it. Now it's going to take us into our eXp agent portal. All right, did you guys see that? So I went to eXp referrals, the link that I just dropped for you guys right now, and then I click start a referral. And now I want to give a referral out because I called Miss Burns and she agreed to 30%. All right, so now I want to not send her my buyer's information. She agreed to the 30%. So now I could go into eXp and have eXp generate a contract, right, on my behalf. That's going to then be sent to Mrs. Burns. She is going to sign and say, I agreed with Crystal that she's going to send me a referral. And based on the terms that Crystal puts in within the contract, then I would have to give her a 30% referral fee. All right. And as you guys know, eXp does direct deposit. So it's all in-house. And whenever it closes, I'm not chasing anybody for my check. All right. So we're going to click go in, sign in. All right. So here we can find an agent. So if you click in here, it's going to take you to where we were before, looking for an agent, seeing if they have a bio, all that good stuff. Okay. So, but I know who I want to give the referral to. So what I'm gonna do here is manage, and I'm gonna go to the top right corner, go my referrals. I'm gonna go to new referral, and now I'm gonna start creating my contract, right?
It's me, right, Crystal? You looking for me?
Yes, Marshall, I'm gonna send it to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. So guys, I'm gonna put in the client's name, okay? All right. First, last name, putting in their phone number, putting in their email, right? After I do that, I'm just gonna try to, ooh, I can't even spell my name. All right. Then I'm gonna put in the referral fee, all right? So Miss Burns agreed to 30%. Put in your 30%. Then I'm gonna put in today's date that we discussed, and I'm gonna put in however long. Look, we have 3 months, 6 months, it populates. Maybe I wanna put into 2026, whatever. You guys determine what you want it to be, right? So let's put it for the year. Now, this referral includes anything that happens under contract if they are buying, selling, leasing, and then here we are able to add additional terms, okay? And Celeste, they said, you asked if this is international. Girl, yes, look, global referral program. You go in, you can find an agent in the Dominican Republic, in Mexico, Dubai, everywhere. So you're able to make sure you get paid. So this is a game changer, All right, and you put all your terms in, right? And then you're gonna select your agent. So you see here, it shows my information, and then I'm gonna look for, Marshall. So let's come over here. So let's do it by name. Let's do ooh, come on. Marshall. I think that's how I'm spelling it right. Oh, boom, popped up right away. Marshall Moreland. Hit select. And now, guys, my name is here. Marshall's information is here. I hit send, and only when Marshall, right, signs this contract, then that's when my buyer's information will be shared with her, not before. So she won't know the details, she won't know their phone number, she won't know anything until she signs this contract. All right, guys, and that is the power of EXP and the referral program here. And that's why I love it here. All right. So any questions? What time is it? It is 7:45. Any questions? I have someone that wants a referral for Jamaica. Do we have agents in Jamaica? I believe we are in Jamaica, but let me just make sure, Dr. Pratt, and I'll get back to you. Cheryl, you had a question?
Yes. So just to be clear, do we go ahead and fill the information for our buyer, or do we wait till we get it back? Or
oh no, in the beginning you saw that it showed that I put the buyer's information. So in the beginning it said client. I would put the client, which is the buyer's info there, the phone number, the email, and then you fill it out then, and then EXP has this smart system that it doesn't display it to them until they sign the contract.
oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Thank you.
All right. Perfect. All right. So Claudiane confirmed. She said we're not in Jamaica yet, but I remember them speaking on it. So I felt like we were. I know we are in Africa. We have so many countries that are coming as well. And they also announced that in EXPCon. Any questions? All right, so I wanted to share one more thing, guys, before we end it. I still have some time, so let me come here and do this again. All right, so this is something that I want to leave you guys with. As you guys know, Claudiane is big on the pledge. So if you guys want me to show you how to create a Google form from scratch, right, I will show you right now. Because so many times, she says, send the pledge and then have them fill out this form that includes, right, their mailing address. It's important that we don't say address. We have to say mailing address so that we send them our handwritten thank you card for agreeing to their 5, 10, 15 pledges. All right. So if you want me to show you how to create a Google form from scratch, drop a 1 in the chat. I know we may go a little over. I should be able to do this quickly, but I want to show you guys all the details. All right. Robin says, okay, so let's do it. Let's do it, guys. All right. So first things first, I want you guys to have the pledge. So I'm going to come here, hit copy. And let me go into the chat. And she has us doing this every day, texting 5 to 10 people on the daily within our phone, having them fill out this pledge. All right. And guys, this is free leads. We have hundreds of people within our database. All right. So let me drop the pledge in the chat so that you guys have it. Okay. So let me read it real quick. I'm going to say hey to, and make sure you enter their name. I wanted to take a moment to say thank you for your support. I wish you continued prosperity in 2024. I would love for you to consider sending me more referrals. I know you're going to run into at least 10 people this year or by the end of this year that want to buy or sell a home or maybe purchase commercial real estate. My goal is 100 homeowners and investors in 2024. Can you help me achieve this? And I would just send them the question. I wouldn't even put the pledge number yet. I want to leave it, right? You're leaving the ball in their court. When they say, yes, absolutely, you're going to say, thank you so much, right? How many pledges do you agree to? And they will let you know, right? And then that's when you add 5, 10, or 15. And you would like to say, hey, can you please fill out this form so that I can make sure I send you a thank you card and I can make sure actually that you get this thank you card, right? So thank you so much for your support. I'd like to send you a thank you card. Can you please fill out this form so that I make sure that it gets to you? Okay, so now let's look at a form. All right, let's create the form from scratch. So guys, take the time to pull that pledge that's in the chat real quick while I get us a form. All right, let's come here. All right. And let me see what Gmail account am I going to use. Okay. So guys, within Gmail, hold on, let me share my screen before I even start talking. Computer is frozen. Okay, perfect. Let me come here and make sure you guys can see my screen. Share, and we're right here. All right, can you guys see my screen? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, perfect. Thank you, guys. All right, so within Google, right, we have this little menu bar on the top right corner. Let me move this, guys, so I can see you. All right, so you're simply going to click here. Does it show my screen clearly? I'm not sure how you guys are seeing it because it looks funny for me.
We can see it.
Okay. All right, perfect. So you're going to come to the right-hand side here and you're going to click the purple form. Okay. So go into your Gmail, then click form for me. Okay. Once you click form, the next thing that you're going to do is that you're going to click blank form. So I'm going to show you quickly what a completed form looks like, and then we're going to create it from scratch. All right. So this is the completed form. This is the one that I have for my real estate business and my mortgage business, right? So here we have, thanks for your support. It has a little brief description, right? And then I have their name, their full name, phone number, email, full mailing address. How many referrals do you pledge? 5, 10, 15. And then I also add in there because maybe they're interested, right? So I'm just putting it out there. I don't want to probe them via text, but I'm going to probe them through here. So are you thinking about purchasing? And for you guys, you can put or selling your property. If so, what's your time frame? And you could put in within the next 3 months, the next 6 months, and put in your time here. but let's create this from scratch. So, all right, you're gonna click blank form. And first things first, you're gonna title your form. I'm sorry, guys, I don't know why the computer's so slow. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put thank you for your support. Now, the next thing I'm gonna do is I want to personalize my form. So I'm gonna come over here and click customize theme. And then I'm gonna come here and choose an image. The beauty about choosing an image is that Google Form is so intelligent that it's gonna pull your brand colors into the form, all right? So we're gonna go to upload, we're gonna go to browse. All right, and I'm just gonna pick, let's see, let's go to desktop, or let's go to recent. Let's do this one right here, upload, okay? Now you wanna make sure it's the correct dimension, right? But I'm gonna come here, just for argument's sake, you wanna make sure that you go in and you Google what are the dimensions for a Google form, so that when you're in your Canva, it re-edits and it resizes, of course, the photo so that it matches, all right? So I'm gonna come here and make it sit right there, done. But I'm uploading a photo to show you how it pulls your brand identity colors, all right? So as you see, automatically, it pulled everything from my photos. So now I don't have to worry about messing with colors. I could come over here, maybe select something a little different to match better, but there you go. So you go to theme, header, and you pick your colors for your form, done. Then you can put a little description here, right? Whatever real estate description you like to put. And now let's put in our questions. So for the question, you're gonna go to the plus sign over here, and you have an option on a drop down to select the format, right? So I'm gonna put short answer, and I'm gonna list here full name, full name, and make sure, guys, that you toggle this little thing on the bottom, because if you do not, it's not going to be required. So then they're going to have missing information within their form. All right, so there you go. The next one we're going to do is obviously email. All right, make sure you toggle it. Then the same thing for phone number. Toggle again, and let's do one more for mailing address. And you're gonna put what is your mailing address, okay? But make sure, I'm just putting mailing address here so you guys can know you do not wanna put address, mailing address. Make sure that you toggle it as well. Now, for the options within the pledge, we have to change the format of the form, because now it's no longer a short paragraph, right? It's a multiple choice. So you're gonna click multiple choice, and you're gonna put how many referrals do you pledge, right? And then you go to here, and you're gonna put I pledge 5, and then so on and so forth. I pledge 10, I pledge 15. Make sure that this is toggled as well. Then you want to also add the other question that I had regarding their time frame, all right? Once the form is completely done, it should look like this. Boom. Everything is complete. Now, what's super important that I need you guys to take a note of is that I need you to go into settings, And I need you to go down to where it says presentation and go to confirmation message and hit edit. All right, so one more time. Settings, go down to presentation, then go down to confirmation message because you want them to receive something, a thank you. You don't want it to be generic. So I put, thanks again for your support. I'll also send you some business cards. I look forward to assisting you with all of your real estate needs. Have a great day. So that's going to be the response that they receive once they finish filling out the form. Now, guys, this is filled out in real time. Real time. All right. So when I go to responses, I am then able to go to view sheets. And this is a big deal because in having it view sheets is that it's going to populate for us and create our CRM, basically. It's going to collect all the data and we're going to have all the info at our fingertips. All right. So this is a huge prospecting tool that is free, right? That we're basically going into our phones, having them fill out the form, and we're collecting data. And then, of course, sending them the business cards along with a handwritten note thanking them for the pledge. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen here and come to you guys so I can see everybody. Guys, it is 7:58. Let's open it up the last 2 minutes. Any questions? Okay, you're welcome, Christian.
I have a quick question. If you can see me, maybe I should turn it off because I have no lighting. But anyway, when you were doing the presentation and you submit the response, if you want to do the form to do, like, let's say that if you want an appointment, can you respond with a Calendly?
Girl, I do it all the time. So what I also do is you could put a link within that response. So I have one form that I give that if they fill it out, they get a free refinancing guide. You can do a free seller's guide or a buyer's guide, right? And have a link there, or you can add your Calendly link there as well. So after they filled out the information, say, if you are ready to book a time with me right now, here's my booking calendar. Absolutely.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. I'll play around with it. Thanks.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
I just want to say this is real good. Thank you.
You're welcome, Claudianne. Happy birthday to Mario. Very welcome. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. Thank you, Renee. Dr. Pratt said, can we do one for KV Core? Now, KV Core is the CRM system that we're going to take all the leads that we are generating from this form, and we're going to drop them into KV Core and put them into campaigns. So when Claudianne does that training with KV Core, Dr. Pratt, do not miss it so you can see how KV Core works specifically. All right. All right, guys. Any other questions? Going once, going twice?
Kristen,
All right,
let me drop the KV Core link in here for them so they can start getting pre-registered.
Yes, let's do that. All right, let's wait for Claudianne to drop that link for us. So do not go.
Y'all can get an early start for registration. I highly it's free, guys. I highly recommend you jump on it. I mean, put it in your calendar. Don't forget, but definitely be there.
Perfect. All
Thanks,
right, guys.
Crystal.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Have an amazing day. Go ahead, make it great. Peace, love, and real estate. We'll see you in the morning, 9 a.m.
Awesome training, Crystal. Thank you.
You're welcome, guys. Bye.